Throughout high school, I was in JROTC, and my dad was in the military, and my grandparents were in the military. So I finished high school, I spent one semester in college, and then I enlisted in the military on my 19th birthday. We were deployed for 15 months into Iraq. On one of our missions, we had gotten attacked, gunfire coming towards us and us having to fire back the explosions, and vehicles flipped over. I have Pepper because I have PTSD. She's always looking and protecting me. She's my battle buddy. I lived in Denton to go to TWU, but the rent continued to increase, so I moved into a one-bedroom apartment in Plano. It's been hard on me because I'm having to support both of them on my own. And I didn't have the money to rent a truck, so I had to make trips in my car, and anything that was too big, I had to end up leaving. And then rent continued to go up, and I had to decide whether I was going to pay rent or feed my children. There was a huge amount of fear, not knowing if we were going to have food that day or where we would be that night. If we had to sleep in a car, if I had to buy a tent, just the coldness, them not having clean clothes, not having a shower, being made fun of. That's not something you should have to ever think of. I felt defeated, helpless, horrible, like I didn't deserve them, because I wasn't able to take care of them the way I should have been able to as a mother, make sure they had what they needed. They were having to constantly move, they weren't able to make friends. I felt anger at their father for not helping. I was getting to where I didn't have any options. I was looking up homeless shelters on Google, and I called the Inn and was accepted into it. They had an opening. We went in, and I felt relief. It was a safe place where I didn't have to worry about my kids not eating, about not having shelter for them. I knew that at that point, I was going to be able to turn everything around. The kids were able to just be kids and not have to worry about where they lay their heads at night or a playground to play on. You did have to have a full-time job, and also you had chores that you would do once a week. They have a job placement program where they do job training. And once I got to the Inn, it allowed me to complete my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. The financial program teaches you how to balance checkbooks and your bank account, and you're able to learn how to budget all your money, and I still to this day use it. I had applied for Habitat for Humanity, and I received my application back, and when I met with my caseworker, she urged me to find out why I was denied. When I went to Habitat, I was able to get it fixed, and then I became approved for their program. I left the Inn October 31st of 2020, and now I live in a beautiful home.
Here we all have separate rooms, and I'm also glad because, she has a lot of dolls and stuff. I don't like dolls.
Once we got the house, I started teaching them how to cook different meals. They're able to join band at school and have instruments to play at home. We have a park right down the road from us. It's the most important thing to me, their safety. I've always had a special place in my heart for youth. Currently, I work as security for the high school here in Wiley, and I finished my degree this year in psychology so that I'll be able to get into counseling. To all the donors and supporters, I want to thank you for helping me to be able to gain my independence. It feels amazing. We wouldn't have been able to do this had it not been for the Inn.